Hi guys, I left you at the house hunting part of the video. The last video I updated was about my house hunting, and I didn't do any video after that. So from the caption, I said the house hunting went totally wrong. And now I'm about to address what really happened. So there's this guy, I am from the part where you see me eating in the video. So there's this part where I was having lunch at this kibandaski, and I met a guy there. After now going for house hunting and all that, and I didn't find a house, and I was hungry because I had not eaten anything at night. I just ate one chapati. We call it smocha. I ate only smocha, no drinks, no anything. So I was very hungry. I decided to go to the Kibandaski and have lunch there. So when I got to the Kibandaski, I found this guy who was already having his meal. And I remember I saw the food, and the food that he was having, it was very nice. And as the waiter if she could get me the same food as him. So it was like, he became friendly, and he said, oh yeah, you chose the nice food, like I'm enjoying. I was like, oh, thank you. So after a moment, he asked me, where am I from? I told him that I'm new here. I came from Nairobi. Yeah, it's Nairobi County, but where I was house hunting is a bit far from Nairobi town. So I told him I'm from Nairobi town because I didn't want to tell him the whole story. And I told him that I'm actually new here. And he told me, because yeah guys, I was new in that area, because I remember I was stranded in town and I was trying to find a place where I can rest for a night. So I met this photographer, those photographers who are doing the photo shoots on the streets of Nairobi. So one of the guy was from my tribe, and I remember we took some photos from him, and we when you were talking like how much is the price, he noticed that I was a Kalenjin. So he told me, oh, you're a Kalenjin, I'm Kalenjin too. We got to know each other. So I immediately trusted. I asked him if he could connect me or with someone who knows where I can find the Airbnbs, and he told me the location. He escorted me to the stage and asked the driver to drop me where I was supposed to go, and that is exactly where I went. So I was familiar. Well, I was not familiar with the area. I was new in that area. So when I told this guy that I'm new here, he asked me, do you have a car? And I told him, no, I don't have a car. And he asked me, why would you ask me if I have a car? I had bad lines. The hair. I only had this hair. Like I look like I'm depressed. So that kind of felt like, it was a red flag for me. Because why would you ask me if I have a car for house hunting? And I was like, yeah, if you don't have a car, then we're not going for house hunting. Because I don't want to, I can't walk. It's a lot. And I understood. And then again he asked me, what type of phone are you using? Because I was recording you. I think you guys saw that I recorded a small clip when I was having lunch. So he asked me, what type of phone are you using? And I told him it's Samsung. And he said, yeah, that's a nice phone. And after that, the questions, I found it suspicious, and I didn't want to do it at the house hunting with him again. So I decided to go. I left the guy there. I ate faster because I was very hungry. So he was eating slowly and talking with the owner of that Kibandaski. So I think they were friends or something. So for me, I just hurry up I hurried up and I finished my food and I left the kibandaski. So I remember I went to the other side. Now I was on the other side. I went on the other side of that area to search for a house. And this tell me why I saw a gate and the vacancy letter on the gate saying that there's a vacancy in that area. So when I went to check if I can find the house, I found the guy that I left at the Kibandaski having lunch in that gate. Like, he was there. I asked him, how did you finish eating and how did you come faster than me? Do you have a car or what? And he told me, no, I don't have a car. I just hurried up. I'm ready to help you. And then I asked him, why I don't have a car? And he was like, no, I was just kidding. I was just playing. But the way he was looking at me, it was very suspicious. Because after there, I decided to walk a bit. Two other men followed him and they entered a house, which was a first house. When you enter the gate, there was a first house. So they entered in that first house. And a minute later, while I was going to check the house, the other guy followed me and he was like, oh madam, I heard that you're looking for the house. How much do you have? What is here? And I was like, man, I'm looking for a bed sitter or a single room. Maybe they thought that I have money, but they didn't. When they asked me, I was like, so if we connect you with the agent, we know a place where the house is, but now you have to pay first so that we can now take you there. And let me tell you guys, the first guy told me that you can go for house hunting if you have a car, but when he realized, yes.